Well, backed by popular demand, looks like I'm doing the thing I never thought I'd be doing ever. I am going to be ranking slash reviewing every single Metra paint scheme to exist. Now, with all that being said, let's get into the actual reviewing. Wait, hold up. Future Metro West Productions here. I'd like to give a special shout out to Chesscat for providing almost every single picture in this video. Thank you. Okay, now onto the video. This is the most iconic Metra paint scheme ever. Prove me wrong. Nothing will ever beat the classic red and blue paint scheme on an F40. Metra red and blue, but this time they have to flex their Metropolitan rail. Someone is trying way too hard to make an F40PH look like an F40C. Now, this is the greatest Operation Lifesaver locomotive Metro ever had. The downgrade, however, makes me want to sit in a tub full of battery acid. This paint scheme does look quite sharp in an F40, but not as good as it looks like on an MP36. Just remember, Metro took this away from us and gave us this shameless display as a replacement. Look guys, an F40 with better aerodynamics. Look guys, an F40 trying to impersonate an MP36. Look guys, an F40 with another shitty Operation Lifesaver sticker. These were the first locomotives to get the black roofs, and no one actually knows that, which is just sad.
The Milwaukee Road.
The Metro logo on a blue panel over the already existing stainless steel panels is just hilarious to me. A very iconic locomotive to have a very iconic paint scheme. A former Surfliner locomotive, now with an identity crisis. The locomotives with blue around the windows are ex-Cascades locomotives. Why couldn't they just keep it brown? I would have liked it that way. Quite possibly the most unique patch job Metro has ever done on a locomotive, but that front Metro logo pisses me off though. Look guys, an F59 trying to be an MP36. Look guys, an F59 trying to be an MP36. I'm surprised Metro had the balls to rebuild their F59PHs. The first locomotives to wear this paint scheme, and they do it great. The OLS sticker could have been bigger, especially for the MP36. They had a bit more space to work with. Black roof paint jobs, but they couldn't fix the small logo on the front from peeling. Black roof Operation Lifesaver logo. A very poor looking one at best. I want to have a word to whoever on Metro said this looks like the RTA paint scheme, because it really just doesn't. The joy I felt when I found out Metro had switchers with this paint scheme, oh boy. This is quite possibly the most blandest paint scheme on any Metro locomotive. This scheme is alright, but the chevron stripes at the front are just not it. I think Metro forgot they had came up with this paint scheme for their switchers and just forgot about it. Absolute cinema. For how much space that's on the locomotive, they should have just put down Metropolitan rail at this point. The F40 paint scheme fits these locomotives a lot better. This apparently existed. Help. This is a Happy Meal on wheels. Most accurate looking C&W heritage unit to date. We got this instead of a Burlington Northern heritage unit, which pissed everyone off. Only Chicago would get a whole locomotive dedicated to it. Calling this the RTA paint scheme is a crime. Only Illinois would get a locomotive completely dedicated to it.
The Milwaukee Road.
The most unique veterans unit I've seen out of any passenger railroad. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple of bonuses. The wrap Metro locomotives. Only Metro would advertise the most mediocre sub place to exist. I've been trying to figure out what I'm staring at. I have absolutely no clue. No, Metro, this does not make up for this. Didn't know Frosty the Snowman and his family traveled by train. I'm having such a hard time trying to figure out what this operation is called. I think by this point Metro is running out of ideas to what to put on the wrap. Probably one of the more creative Operation North Pole wraps Metro has made. And with that, we have reached the end of the video.